What's up, guys? Jason Cardamone, the DS Domination 90-day challenge to 5 figures a month. As you can tell, I am super scruffy. I actually have major allergies right now, so if it sounds like my nose is plugged up, it is. It's actually running like crazy. Want to make sure it doesn't like fly over during this video. And before I get all, disgusting with that stuff, my allergies have not hardly bugged me at all the last couple of years. Today was a particularly bad allergy day, and I haven't ran outside for a week. I don't think I've ran since Vegas, which was like 8 or 9 days ago at this point, 9 or 10 I think. And so anyway, my allergies really kicked up. I had to get my workout in today, and I've just been so busy. Here's a theme of today, and I actually didn't write this down. I meant to. Right here is balance. So, I'm going to tell you guys all about what's been happening the last couple days here, because this is the first time. The last video I shot was I actually have no idea. It was at least 1 day ago. I think the last video I shot was, I've skipped either 1 day here or 2 days. So the last video you saw was either day 6 or 7. And I've really got, right now my life is pretty unbalanced right now, and it's really heavy work balance and not enough balance with family, self, spiritual, everything else. And so there's a part of a core part of my life that I've actually even been unbalanced with that the last week, little less than a week here. And that's fine to do a day here, a couple days at a time. But if it continues long term, I'm really gonna get run down. I'm gonna get sick. My allergies are gonna kick in more. Why am I getting allergies today when I've had almost none the last few years? Because my body, my mind, my spirit, everything is kind of run down. And so one of the themes, I think probably starting as soon as I get done with this video, is to, sorry, I know my eye's itching too. It's to really get the heck away out of this office, get away from this camera, and it's go upstairs and just chill out with my family. Now granted, it's kind of late, it's like 6:25 p.m. So, I'll spend a couple hours with the kids, with my wife, but I think I'm gonna do nothing for the rest of tonight. So let's talk about what I have been doing, and as you watch me struggle to try to find balance in my life. So, by the way guys, as far as balance goes, I've always been unbalanced. Not always work and family. Sometimes it's family, no work kind of stuff. Like every summer, this is the first summer where I'm working my tail off. Since 2010, I haven't worked any of those summers. 2010, 11, 12, 13, 4 summers in a row where I took off 3 to 4 months straight. And that was, part of me felt like I had earned that and I created this residual income, and that was like some of the payoff. It's time to get busy though this year because I have a big goal. $100,000 a month. That's what I'm doing this next 12 months. That's my goal. That's what I'm driving towards. And so let's talk about that. Let's get back on track with all that. So the last couple days I've been bouncing around. Guys, it's been a blur. I don't know when my last video was, but I do know I spent. I'm trying to give you guys like a recap of the last couple days. I don't know what the heck's happened. I don't remember all the details. I did go with my family on Sunday. I went with my wife and kids to go source some local stores. So that's one thing. Is that on here somewhere? Right here. Sourced 5 to 6 stores. Saturday I took the wife and kids out. We went to some stores. Basically found out the kids are bored to tears. Don't take the kids. I will say the next day, which was Monday, yesterday, I went with my mom to a local store, and we actually took my oldest son, Kyle. He's 9 years old, and he just turned 9. And he actually did really good. We were actually in the store for like 3 hours. This store is moving, going out of business, and it's the most time I've spent in the stores, like 3 hours straight, and came out with the least amount of items, but we got some really good ones, and I was being a lot more picky in that store. And then we got home, then my mom and I went to another local store just for, well, after like 20, 30 minutes, we're like, everything we're finding, it would like barely, it would make us like $1 on Amazon. We sent it in, we're like, this isn't worth our time really. Then we found several items that there's like big profits in $50, $70. Like send one item in, when it sells, $50 in our pocket. So we actually ended up walking out of the store with like 8 to 10 items from that store, and each one will make us between $8 and like 50 to 70 each item. So I was looking at numbers from that store. We basically walked out with like $300 to $500 when all that stuff sells. And I was being really picky. I wasn't getting stuff like, I think this should do good. And I apologize, guys. My nose is running here. I totally apologize. I wanted to crank this video. This is part of my mindset lately. It's been like, dude, just get it done. If there's something to do, go crank it out. I just had to send out a couple emails, update a few blog posts. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to cut this video. I wanted to get out of here. I actually didn't want to do this video either because my nose, if you guys think this is bad, I don't even know if you can see my eyes. I'll try to look in the little camera here. They don't look too bad right now. I feel horrible. My nose is plugged up. I'm starting to get like a headache right in the middle of my head here. I never get headaches. So, but I had to do this video. I'm not going to allow another day go by without cutting an update video on this challenge. So, sorry, as you watch me like struggle here. So we sourced 5 or 6 stores total now, and I believe we've spent around, I actually haven't looked at our numbers lately. It's somewhere around $300 or so. Maybe slightly over, might be, guys, hold on, I gotta wipe my nose. I'll keep talking though. So hold on, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm probably super echoey now because now I'm in a bathroom. Okay. Obviously, I claim to be this professional video guy, but I blow my nose in the middle of a video. I apologize, you gotta roll with life. So, spent $300 to $400 so far in local stores. The big problem we have now is how the heck do we get this stuff to Amazon? And my mom keeps asking me like, well what, and our goal was actually to spend Monday, and then our goal was to spend today getting the stuff boxed to Amazon. We don't even know what to do yet. I don't know how to label it, how to package it, all this crazy stuff. So I still haven't spent 1 second learning that. I'll tell you guys what was really awesome today. I told my mom I just haven't had time to even look at any of that. And she's not typically a proactive person. She took it upon herself. And next thing I know, she was researching. She found stuff on Amazon site telling us how to like package stuff and how Amazon wants us to send it in. That is so awesome. I'm about to start crying, you guys, because you don't understand. My mom is a really biggest heart in the world, completely non-direct. She is so indirect, it's not funny. Like, she's basically like, if you don't tell her what to do, she'll like go and talk to my wife and like play around and have fun. And it's not that she doesn't have a work ethic. She's a super hard worker. It's that she is typically afraid to take things on herself. And I've only seen it a few times her entire life where she will like take command of something, and it's usually when she's like forced to. Like, we left her at a smoothie event once when she had never even like worked with customers, like taken their money and made smoothies for them. And we were in a situation where I had to go buy stuff at the store right there at the event, and it was just her and I. And the event was kind of slow. We waited till it slowed down, and I went to the store, and little did I know when I was gone, she got slammed with like dozens or a couple hundred customers. So she was forced like, hi, yeah, like having to relate to people. It was like probably one of the scariest things ever for her. But I came back, she has this line of people, I'm like, oh my gosh, and I run up, and she's getting business done. She's the kind of person, she steps up when she needs to, and it was so, when I saw she was doing that today, I was like, Mom, that's so awesome. Like, she's being proactive on it, stepping up. That was beautiful to see. So anyway, we're still solving how to get it all to Amazon. So we're gonna have to we probably have all the boxes because we just moved, and we probably have to get some kind of boxes or bags or something to package some of the stuff in. So that's an ongoing thing we're doing. How do we get it to Amazon? This is a little circle. Oops, my marker's drying out. We're doing this right now. I'll jump back up here as I bounce around the board here. This just represents the last couple days, much less my whole life, but especially the last few days. Been jumping around a lot and really around, I'll talk about all the interviews I've been doing, but I've been bouncing around. I have an opportunity working with someone making big money, and it's not necessarily just through DSD Genesis. It's actually through one of the other products in DS Domination, and you only get so many chances in your life to be mentored by someone who's really doing some amazing things, and even in a way where you can add value back to them. So typically a value is a one-way thing. Like you have someone, you're trying to model everything they're doing, which is exactly one thing I'm doing here. And if that's the case, typically, like, hey, can I hire you as a coach? What are your fees? $1,000 a month, $1,000 an hour, whatever it is for a given coach. Like my rates, typically $300 per hour for one-on-one coaching. So that's an example if it's all just one-way stuff. There may be an opportunity to structure things where I can also add value in several ways. And maybe we either co-coach each other, we're accountability partners. Maybe it turns out to be I do end up just hiring. And I brought up this idea this morning to this person, and it's become very apparent to me I have something in front of me, an opportunity. And in fact, I just interviewed this person for almost exactly 90 minutes today on a hangout I did, and just interviewed him, where I just shut up. You guys are used to me like talking all the time, right? This was basically just drilling in, getting all the nuggets, getting this person's insight, learning their perspective of what they're doing and their perspective of business and the world. And it was just fascinating to learn all this. But that's an opportunity in front of me that's not necessarily down the road of DSD Genesis. Now it will lead there because this person's going down that path too, but they're taking it more slowly and methodically because they foresee a bigger cash flow. They just told me straight up this morning, I think it's going to take like $10,000 to really do some good damage there, and then you may not get it back the first month or right away. It's going to be this slow thing of trickling back to you. And so I right now I'm finding the right balance of modeling what this person's doing, setting some goals around it, and figuring out how that fits in. So I'll tell you guys what's happened in the last 48 hours is, so when I started this 90-day thing, the goal has been 100% focus, Genesis, Amazon FBA. Well, we're still going to be selling on Amazon, but we may not focus 100% on FBA. We may also do some drop shipping to supplement a little to provide some, basically some cash flow, some income in the next 60 to 90 days, so I can put even more money towards FBA instead of just that. We were talking early on about, well, it's not here, securing the van title, all this stuff, basically where I could free up around $10,000. But what about beyond that? What goes beyond the $10,000? By the way, I made some more sales recently, so I have a large amount of income on its way. I don't know if this will all hit in June, but I'll tell you guys, it's not ironic. I've been working my butt off for more than 9 days now. This is the first summer. We're in June 10th. Typically June time, I'm done. Kids are off in spring or summer break. And for the last 4 years, that's what I've been doing. Well, this year's a little different. Year number 5 here. And as far as taking off, I've been full-time 6 years. You guys know my story. But all this hard work, I'm being rewarded. And one of the ways I look at this is it's just a sign. It's from God, the universe. Everything is conspiring, being like, dude, I see you're working off, Jason. I see you're working your tail off. I see you're trying to really bless the lives of a lot of people. Here's a little reward. Here's $1,000. Here's a couple more $1,000, and there has been, I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, if we were to measure my entire life and all the money I've ever made, I set some pretty large income months last year, the biggest income months of my life. And I believe if we were to measure here in June and July of this year, and if we were, I measure my income every month. It's funny, my income part of it, actually, I keep everything on an Excel spreadsheet, and then I keep everything, income and expenses, inside of QuickBooks. So QuickBooks, 100% up to date. My Excel sheet, which like is exactly the data I want, I haven't updated that for like 2 or 3 months, and I need to do that because we have massive income on its way here in June and July, and it's still, just today I made another $1,000 to $1,500 in the last like 24 hours, 36 hours or so. Hold on, guys. I have this like sneezing, wannabe sneeze, wannabe like headache thing happening here. So all the income coming in is awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose one more time. So I've been bouncing around, and just 2 days ago, I was actually focused. You know what, let's do this. I'm bringing the toilet paper right over here, and I will step off camera, but at least we can not have as long for me to walk all the way over there. And guys, I really apologize for this nose crap. I didn't want to do this like, you know, during the video, but I do, again, I need to deliver this video to you. You guys need to know what's happening before I forget about, you know, I'm already blurring the last couple days. I wait till tomorrow, you're gonna really be missing some details that are gonna help you out. And so, I've been bouncing around because I've had that opportunity kind of raise its head up the last couple days. And in fact, a lot of it, the seeds were planted a few months ago, just waiting for me to take action. I was moving, all this stuff. Then I go to Vegas, and I went to breakfast one morning with this gentleman, and I purposely went to breakfast, a very purposeful networking, because I just want to get to know him better and see what value I could add to him, and really just to hang out more. And it wasn't quite one-on-one, it was like you know, there's 3 of us. He had one of his team members there or something, and it was really cool. Just a really cool guy, getting to hang out with him, getting to know the real side of him, which is the same side, you know, it's not the real side as far as like he was different than I've seen him on Hangouts or around the group. He's the exact same, like, straight shooting kind of guy. So it's really in the last couple days I've been battling with like, well, if I'm gonna focus totally on FBA, he's making a killing over on the Amazon dropshipping side. And how much to follow him and be mentored by him and model what he's doing versus FBA, which is a little bit of new ground for we don't have someone like him that's killed FBA. Now that I envision, it's really me. I'm one of those people that's going to destroy, just rock it in FBA. But I'm also starting to realize I need to find the balance between mastering all this FBA stuff, not just the local stuff, but figuring out sourcing from China and all this stuff and starting to get experience there. As I'm doing that, I think I'm gonna roll that out in a slightly slower manner, not just put all 10 grand towards that right now. I'm gonna use some of that 10 grand to fund some drop shipping so I can get some more income coming in and more results for people to inspire that many more people to come do this journey themselves, and use that to even fund FBA Genesis even more over these next 60, 90 days, these next 6 months, where I can just, where I can completely destroy things right here. So I've really bounced around a lot, and I've interviewed, guys, I spent all day Sunday on the phone. All day I was on the phone with people. It ended up being like around 10 plus people. And A lot of it's talking about FBA stuff, getting out there, really adding value to people, but also seeing what I can do to learn what other people are doing. And so that, I'll tell you guys why I'm doing that is that I'm not just gonna pave the road by myself and make all the mistakes. I wanna learn from what other people are doing and the mistakes they're making too. And it's a time where, it's a time to learn as much as I can from other people. So Sunday, besides going to the store and stuff, I pretty much got nothing done in the business. And maybe it was Monday I was on the phone with people all day yesterday. I don't remember. It was either Sunday or Monday. And there was some stores. No, it wasn't Monday because that was with my mom going out to the couple stores so much. So it was on Sunday that I did so much interviewing and networking. And then I did a lot more. I did more yesterday. And today, I was on the phone for an hour with the guy that's basically coaching me. Then I did a 90-minute interview with him. Then I uploaded the interview, I gave it back to him, I did all this stuff. So basically, just with him alone, one-on-one time today, was 2.5 hours. And I can't tell him enough how much I appreciate that time. But what was really cool, we did that interview really to get out to other people, to let them see like, dude, here's what's possible for you. And so, there's 2.5 hours of today gone. It was like 10 hours on Sunday gone. It was several hours yesterday gone. And so I'm really fun, you know, I'm course correcting as I'm going along. I'm not just like, I don't care if you're willing to give me everything you got and you're making $20,000 profits a month and this month you're gonna do $25,000 or $30,000 profits. I don't care, I'm gonna ignore that because I'm gonna go figure out FBA and stay totally stubborn. I'm gonna find the right blend, and that's really what I'm figuring out right now. I'm not gonna go do 80 hours a week of just drop shipping on Amazon. I'll tell you guys that there's things happening, things aligning because I'm taking such massive action. All this stuff's just presenting itself. So I'll share with you guys a story that just happened right around here. So I talked about all this stuff. Talked about all this, talked about all this. This is an ongoing thing. So I had someone contact me, I believe it was yesterday morning. It was early, yeah. It was either Sunday or Monday. Early in the morning, they contacted me and basically they've been watching some of this case study. They're probably watching this video right now. And they told me they've actually done some drop shipping on eBay in the past. And they were in a situation where they basically needed to make some things happen and they wanted my coaching, they wanted my experience. And I was like, okay, dude, I'm here to help. So let's figure out what's going on. And so I asked them a few basic questions. We basically break down, you know, where are they at, what's their situation, whatever. Basically, turns out they need income right now. They're in a super tight financial situation. They need to make some money. So what they really need essentially is like a job, an income right now, and they don't need to be diving in trying to figure out how to do drop shipping and all this kind of stuff. So basically, they already know how to do drop shipping, they're already making a bit of money with it, but they need some quick income is what they need. So basically, I told them, I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying. I actually know some people that are they need your services. And they will hire you and let me keep my ears and eyes open. Let me talk to some people. Let's see what we can sort out in the net, you know, like this week is what I said. That's what I meant to say. And so, you know, 24 hours or so go by and I'll tell you what I love about this person. They were really persistent with me. They didn't just say, okay, I'll wait to hear from you, and then they just disappear for the rest of our life. They, several times, just yesterday alone, was like, hey, dude, how's it going? Do you have anything? Did you talk to anybody? And I'm just like, they're seriously like hungry. I can tell, there's a difference between someone who's desperate and someone who's hungry and ambitious. This person is hungry and ambitious, and I'm like, I respect that, dude. I know some of that is probably driven by, they have a real need for money right now. That's fine. They're not being a jerk about it. They're not being annoying. They're being very respectful, and they're just like, dude, how's it going? You know, did you find anything out yet? So anyway, I get off. I think I was going back and forth on Facebook with right before my 1 hour call with the guy that's gonna coach me, and the guy I'm modeling on the drop shipping side. And right before that, one of his things he said was, have you hired someone to list stuff for you yet? I was just like, basically I was like, I haven't. And sorry about, hey guys, I'm doing a video, please. Sorry about that, guys. So now it's probably gonna be super echoey. Actually, I can't stand the echo. Sorry, I gotta keep this open. So anyway, I literally, I told you guys I'm taking massive action very quickly. I was about to arrange a call with that guy, with my mentor, my co-mentor, my friend. Our relationship goes like in a million different directions, so I don't even know what to call him. He's definitely someone I'm modeling at minimum. So we're about to jump on the phone, and the person I was just telling you about was like, hey man, how's it going? Like all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I know you've already listed stuff. I want to hire you right now. Me. Forget about everybody else. I want to hire you directly. I like your style. I actually don't know everything I told him. But I did say, I would like to hire you. Are you willing to work for this amount of money? Let's do it right now. I want to get you some training by today. Now, and I told him, I think I said like, give me like the next 4 to 6 hours. It might take a little longer, but that's one of my goals, is to get you some training today so we can get listing tomorrow. So I just hired someone like that. No, and I did, what actually happened over the past day or so, that really turned into their interview, and I didn't even know it. This was like God like throwing people at me like, dude, this person's supposed to be working in your business. I didn't even go on all the places, do all the interviewing and all the stuff I normally do. So I will be getting other people too. So this person isn't just gonna be there like, you know, messing around. They're gonna have some competition, but I can already tell where their heart's at and their work ethic and their ambition. I already know so much about them, and what's funny was it's totally accidental. I had zero intentions 36 hours ago to hire this person. And so that's just another example of like all these magical, amazing things happening. And I took it, I was going back and forth on Facebook with the guy I'm modeling, and then I have this other conversation on Facebook right next to it, and then I have like 5 others, all these people contacting me. But these two, the guy I'm modeling, then right next to it, hey, have you found anybody yet? When can I start working? I'm like, let's do this, man. And I'm just like, put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, dude, I'm hiring you right now. Bam. That's how it went. And it was like one thing I said, give me some time, let me sort this out. I got this day. Boom, here's my goals. I'm hiring you. You have my word, you're hired. Let's figure this out. Go back, get on the phone. And basically I'm like, dude, I'm in. I just hired my first person, you just told me to. I just hired him in 10 seconds. Let's get some stuff going. That's an example of taking massive action and making decisions. Now maybe this person won't work out. Maybe everything will fall apart. I believe it will massively work out. I have an extremely good, I'm a very intuitive person. I'm good at reading people. And then I check it with my head, look at all the numbers, check the city. I'm like, look, all this stuff lines up, let's do it. So anyway, I'm pumped up about that. So that person, hopefully tomorrow, I hate to say hopefully, but I need some time away. I'm actually probably gonna write them and say, here's the deal, dude. I need to step back, but here's what's happening. And I've already given them my word. I said things might be a little rough the next day or so. You are hired, you have my word, we're gonna do this thing. So anyway, that's the deal. That's basically everything happening right now. So here's my plans, guys. I am gonna grow the drop shipping business. I am gonna put it, I don't know the exact number of hours, but it's not gonna be like more than 20 hours a week. But guys, there's people on my team killing it with like 1 or 2 hours a day doing this stuff. I mean, killing, like making $1,000 to $2,000 a month and beyond doing this. I can leverage people like this person gonna help me list items. My mom, who just learned how to, use credit card and go buy items that we're selling. It's basically, here's a way to look at it, and this is the guy I'm modeling. Here's something he just said today. The way I look at it, he has employees that he pays like $1 per hour. And basically he looks at it, he's like, you know what? If I'm doing all this stuff myself, I'm getting in my own way, and I'm doing the equivalent work of $1 per hour. Or I can step back, bless somebody else with that money where it's really going to change their life. Now, typically they're not in the US because $1 per hour doesn't mean a lot over here, which is just, it's insane what we pay for things over here. It's stupid. So open a door, bless somebody else's life, let them do some work for you that's going to bless them, and it's going to bless your business. You're going to multiply that. You're going to make a lot more than $1 per hour. Then you can roll those profits right back into the business. And that's exactly what I told this person. I'm all, look, man, I know we're going to make some money with what you're going to do, and then we're going to get you a raise, and we're going to crank you out some additional income, because they're in a situation, they explain their whole background, and I have a heart to serve them and help them what's going on with them right now. It's a win-win-win. If they can also, not if, they're gonna also do some stuff. I know their heart, their ambition. I know they're gonna be a hard worker. They're gonna plug in, and they're gonna make even some additional profits for my business. Then I can bless my mom even more, and it just this giant snowball win-win-win in every possible way. So I'm gonna outsource that business, and I'm gonna model it. This guy, my mentor, by the way, just hired like his 7th person to run his business. So a lot of my plan is learn the bare minimums of the stuff I don't know yet, because I know most of the stuff. Get it all outsourced, and then check the metrics and measure the people. If they're not doing good, no hard feelings. I'm gonna very politely just explain, here's what we need. And if I think they have some good potential, I'll be like, hey, here's really what I need, and here's your numbers so far. Do you think we can kind of pick, I want to continue to work with you. I like your style, and I don't hire people I don't like. So that's, anybody I hire would be like, yeah, I like your character, I like your style, I like who you are. And so for us to continue, here's where you're at, here's the numbers I need you to be at. You think you can try to hit these, and let's just figure it out. And if they're making progress, good, I'm keeping them, because I'm all about someone with heart. Just like I've coached hundreds of soccer players, dozens of teams, and I'll tell you guys, we've taken teams where the players had heart and very little skill, and we have crushed the teams where the guys all had egos and not much heart, and they had a lot of skill, but you beat them one time and they get pissed and start yelling at the ref, or they punch you and just crazy stuff, and they get kicked out of a game. That's no heart, dude. I work with people that have heart. And so anyway, really pumped up. So what I'm gonna be doing is managing, working on the business, not in it. I'm gonna let people work in it. I'm gonna bless them financially. We're gonna get the snowball just cranking out, and that's gonna lead into cranking additional money into FBA. And we're just gonna roll this bad boy into $100,000 per month income. That's what I'm doing. Last thing I'll say here, been totally transparent with you guys. So we have not paid a single $35 late charge in our bank. We did have so over the weekend was super tight. We got to Friday at 9 p.m. our time, which is when everything kind of like, you're safe until Monday night at 9 p.m. to make sure all your accounts are above zero. So we were like, over the weekend, we actually could go, we needed like some basic stuff, And guys, this is totally such a temporary thing. We have more money on the way right now than we've probably ever had in the next 30 to 45 days. And I'm not talking about income I will be generating through FBA or anything else. I'm talking about money in the bank. We're waiting for it to get to us. Some of it takes 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks to get here. So that's awesome. Have a bigger payday coming. Usually those checks are sent out by this Friday at the latest. Today's a Tuesday. So it's probably gonna be a little tight this week. And then starting this next week, I'm not really gonna have to worry about balancing crap in a bank account probably for the rest of my life. I can't say that, you never know what's gonna happen, but for the foreseeable future, I won't have that problem with all the, tens of thousands on its way is really what's happening. So And then it's going to be a matter of managing the cash flow between drop shipping and managing cash flow between FBA and continuing to work both sides. So I'm going to be, there'll be some upfront training with the drop shipping side and getting the team in place. As that starts going, I will be able to completely focus her on FBA, which is my original plan in the first place. But as I'm doing that, this is basically guaranteed money. It's a proven model. I know we're going to make profits from it. Grab some of that to grow FBA that much more as we're moving forward. So I feel really blessed to be where I'm at. It's funny, if you were to see my bank account, you'd be like, how can you feel blessed? Guys, just because I'm broke right now, I am extremely wealthy. Why? Because I have the heart I have the mind I have, the emotions I have. I've never felt this good in my life. I mean, minus some allergies right now, I don't need, physically I feel amazing. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Dude, I'm on top of my family. Everything's awesome right now. I can't wait to go up and hang with my family. So, I'm gonna cut this video out, and I might even try to kill, somehow I have a gnat, and I actually know why. My family's been leaving all the doors open, which is part of why my allergies are killing me, because we've had all these doors and windows open, so the allergens are floating all in the house right now. I have a gnat floating around my office here because they've been leaving the front door open and stuff. I have young kids, you know how that goes. Maybe if you have kids. So this is everything where we're at, guys. And this is 12-month goal. Basically, I mean, here's what's beautiful, guys. I'll tell you right now. It's June 10th, 2014. I turned 39 in 17 days. And I will be 40 in 1 year and 17 days from right now. When I'm 40, I'll be making $100,000 a month profits. And that, I'll tell you, just a handful of 6 months ago, I started to lose hope that I can be a cash millionaire by the time I'm 40, or to be making a significant multi-5, 6-figure monthly income, 7-figure annual income by the time I'm 40. That was always one of my visions. We talked about $139,000 a month, and I started to lose out my belief in being able to reach that vision. And it's all come back, and now I realize this is the path. I mean, everything's right in front of me right now. So I either can go grab it and seize control, make this happen, or I can be like, I can make some excuses. Oh, I don't have enough money in my bank. I need to wait around. Oh, I have this big list of people and nobody ever joins anything. I'm not waiting for nothing. I am taking massive action. I'm creating the success right in front of me. I'm not messing around. I'm seeking out the people I need to surround my life with, and I'm doing whatever. I told the guy today, I'm like, dude, I want you as my mentor, my coach, my friend. I don't care what I have to do, whatever. I don't care if I'm paying you money per month. I don't care if whatever it is, dude. And I'll tell you what, part of what this guy wants, he wants someone up running with him doing the numbers he's doing. So one of the best things I can give him is kick some serious butt. And I have a lot better words than that I want to say right now to let you know how serious I am. But I'm trying to keep these PG. I've had several people come to me. There's all kinds of children and things watching these videos, and I'm like, dude. So I appreciate you guys that are still plugged into all this, and I respect any of your beliefs and religions and around different words and all kinds of stuff. Totally respect that. What I'm going to say is that one of the best things I can give this person is to crank out results and say, dude, I appreciate what you're giving me. Look at these results. This is because you were by far the main influence in this. So that's really what I have to do right now. That is my game plan right now. Crank it and to show him some results. And then for him to be like, dude, he is serious. Okay, I'll give him this other, look at this, this big aha moment, this big secret I just had. I didn't think he was ready for this. He's kind of showing me he is. He's a hard worker. Let's get it done. Dude, he's already hired a team of 4 people. Man, I can't wait to see what his business looks like in 90 days. That's him, seeing the results. Guys, I haven't sold a single thing on Amazon yet. a single item is not sold on Amazon yet at the time I'm creating this video. So what'll be interesting is I believe by the time you guys are seeing this video and it's up on my blog and I get caught up in the next couple days here, I wouldn't be surprised if that is no longer true. By the time you're seeing this, it's very likely I already have Amazon sales. And you guys will be hearing all about it. So what we are gonna have to revisit, so here's the deal, guys. I feel good about where I'm at right now. I need to step back. I need to recreate the game plan of what the heck I'm gonna do with my 24 hours I have every single day. Where's it gonna go? And a lot of it, I am just doing the stuff being presented with me and hammering it out. Like the interview I got today, I was like, dude, my list need to see this, blam, get it out to the list. Other people need this, dude, go check out this video. You can go use this and get this out to other people. So that was a very important part of today. Those are the kind of things you don't sit around and mess around. I actually felt bad. I went out for my run today and I was like, he was ready to go right then. And I was like, you know what? I gotta go do my hour of power, my time, my physical work and everything else so I can recharge my batteries. And he actually understood that. He had already done his and he's like, dude, I get it. Let's connect later. And that was a risk I took, but it was me, like, I really gotta, I have to do that because I'm getting lax, and that's really one of my foundational things is my physical body. Guys, if I get all sick, if I'm getting allergies all the time, my videos are gonna suck. My energy's gonna start dropping down. I'm not gonna feel that good, and then I'm gonna start getting these beliefs like, oh, I'm all run down, my immune system goes down, now I'm gonna get sick, and that thought will go in, and next thing you know, oh, there you go, you have a fever in June 2014. So that's not going to happen. I'm not going to allow it. So I'm not gonna let my base get run down. I'm gonna really recharge physically, spiritually, emotionally, everything elite. So this is an amazing journey. I'm having so much fun with you guys. I appreciate all your time. We will see you maybe day 10, maybe day 11. I told you guys early on, I don't know if I'll shoot a video every day, but I do like the rhythm of doing one a day. I have to make sure the blogs and the uploading and everything stays on track. So I am gonna publicly declare this. Tonight, I'm gonna get one or two of these videos processing and uploading to my computer so I can really have all the pieces where they need to be so I can post some of this stuff on the blog and all that stuff. So until next time, guys, to your ultimate success, God bless. Really appreciate you guys plugging in. Cannot wait to share the next 81 days to you guys. Take care, guys. Heck, I can't wait to share the next year, 12 months, 12 years with you guys. We're just getting started, baby. Take care, guys.